Currently, we're still in very much a seller's market in the Venice-Sarasota areas.
And that's definitely making it difficult for buyers, but in this video, we're gonna give you some of the opportunities that are out there so you can maybe get a little bit better of a deal, and we're getting started
right now. So I think one of the biggest and best opportunities out there for buyers is to go the new construction route. There is a lot of new construction in the area, and a lot of builders for the first time in 2 years are actually taking offers below the asking price, and they're actually considering those offers, which is crazy to even think about.
Yeah, of all the buyers that we've worked with recently, it seems like the ones that are having the best luck are the ones that are going the new construction route. And they seem the most excited and most happy, I think, just because you are getting a brand new house. But then on top of that, yeah, a lot of the builders, they have these plans of completion dates for the communities. So especially near the end of the month, a lot of times they're willing to have a little bit of wiggle room as far as maybe buying down the interest rate, or, what are some of the more things? She's the realtor, so she knows more about some of the nuance of what they're willing to do.
Yeah, so it really depends on the builder, but some builders will help you buy down the interest rate. Some others will help you with all the, they'll pay the closing costs for you. Others, if you use their title company and their lending companies, they'll actually pay for the title and all the closing costs associated with the title, and they'll also pay everything for the lending side of it, so all your closing costs, in regards to applications and all those fees that you usually have to pay a lender. So they'll do that. Some others, what they're doing is they'll go down on the sales price. So maybe they're not going to help you with closing costs or anything like that, but they're actually coming down on the sales price. And some are actually doing both. They'll come down on the sales price and they'll also help you with the closing costs, which is amazing.
Yeah, that's a huge win, and something that just overall, I feel like of all the people we've worked with recently, it just seems like they're getting the best deals as far as, the closing costs plus the interest rate plus, maybe the actual price of the home, all that being reduced. Like, that's really, really big, and we're just not seeing that with too many of the other homes out there.
So if you're able to wait a couple of months for the home to be completed, because some people need a house and they need it now, so it probably wouldn't make sense unless the home is pretty much ready to go. It wouldn't really make sense. But for those people that are maybe willing to or can wait a couple of months, those opportunities are there. Another big opportunity with the interest rates just going up, a lot of people, even though they are under contract on a new construction home, they have been kind of priced out, so they can no longer be approved for that home. So builders want to make sure they sell that home, right? And a lot of times it's a month or two out before it's completed, so they want to make sure they sell it within those 2 months, because otherwise they're sitting here losing money. So those are great opportunities as well.
And just to give you an idea of where some of these opportunities lie in the area, we have videos, go through our channel, we have videos for just about any pocket of Venice, Northport, Inglewood, all of them that you can think of. But some of the biggest opportunities would be Welland Park, all the communities in there. There's multiple communities. And then you got Lakewood Ranch area. There's a few spec homes in some of the cities like Inglewood.
Scattered throughout vacant lots, which if you don't want to be in a community, but you do want the new construction, that's a big opportunity right there.
And North Venice.
Westport. It's a big one, which it's a new community. And this is just our speculation, but we do think that it's going to be very similar to Welland Park. I think if they don't build at least a little downtown center, they'll be missing out huge.
Yeah, yeah, definitely.
But it's a really nice area, and you're very close to Centennial Park, so if you like walking, all the communities are connected.
Yeah, I would almost say it's like Welland Park light. If Welland Park is the light version of Lakewood Ranch, Westport is the light version of Welland Park. It's a little bit smaller, a little bit less stuff there, but there's definitely plenty of stuff there. And then you're also very close to Port Charlotte, their mall, all the shopping there, Inglewood for beaches, Northport, not too far from Venice.
Punta Gorda is pretty close as well.
So a lot of exciting opportunities there. Again, we have videos for all those communities on our channel, so if you want to know more about them, check them out, or as always, call, text, or email Heydy.
941-221-1897. I am a local realtor here.
But the next big opportunity is, so let's say you don't want to go the new construction route. What's the next big one that you're seeing as far as people being able to get a deal or a better price?
The next one would be a home that's sitting on the market for a while.
How long is a while in this market?
In this market, I would say at least 2 weeks or more. 2 weeks, it's kind of pushing it, maybe closer to the 3-week mark, because homes were selling so quickly. So we're kind of like in that transition period. So you would be able to send an offer below asking. There's less competition there, so the seller might actually consider your offer and you wouldn't be offending anyone. But also keep in mind that the seller might just be holding onto the property and waiting for that perfect offer and getting as close to selling price as they want to.
I think within that, also a thing to look at as maybe an opportunity is, maybe looking at places that, on the surface maybe don't look as nice on the inside, as far as things like carpet or paint that, maybe are not too hard or too costly to, replace, repair, upgrade. And you can, maybe get something with the perfect amount of space for you, good bones in a good location, and you make those updates yourself, and it's going to cost you less versus having those updates in the house already, and then they're going to double the price of what those costs would be and tack it on to the total.
Yeah, and especially if you're handy. I mean, even if you're not handy, you can paint the cabinets, and that will make a huge difference.
She does a lot of this at our house.
Yeah. You can paint the walls. I mean, painting, it's kind of, it's tough, but if you want to do it, you can. It's gonna take you maybe a couple days to get the home painted, but you can still do it, or you can just hire someone to do it for you, which that's the route I would go.
Yeah, that's what we do mainly for floors and walls, just because they're bigger projects and we want to make sure they're done right. But like cabinets, she'll do that stuff. So, smaller stuff maybe you can handle, maybe you pay someone to do everything. But it's one thing to consider to, if you want to try to get a deal on the market right now, look at some of the places that maybe everyone else is overlooking, and that's maybe an opportunity for you if you're willing to put in a little bit of elbow grease or money.
And another opportunity too would be if you're looking for a 3-bedroom home, look at a 2-bedroom plus a den, because sometimes the den will be big enough where you can actually fit a bed, especially if it's for like a kid or a guest room. You really don't need a huge bedroom to put a kid or a guest in. So looking at a 2-bed plus den would be ideal, and you'd be coming out ahead because you'll be paying less for it.
One other opportunity I think that's kind of out there to consider, it kind of goes along the lines of something that, like maybe the inside isn't is up to par, but maybe a place where the outside isn't as nice or the home isn't as big, but it's in a really prime location. A lot of times, if it's the cheapest place on the block, then it doesn't take much to go ahead and really get a lot of appreciation on that home. So you can maybe get something in an awesome location that is super desirable, but everyone else is overlooking, and then, okay, you can get it cheaper than everything else there, make your upgrades, and now it's basically equal or slightly below everyone else's.
Yeah, and you're sitting on equity right away, as like opposed to if the house already has all those updates, you buy and you're gonna be sitting at the same value for a while. But if you make those improvements yourself, you're gonna bring the equity up right away.
If you want to know more about living some of the areas that we mentioned in this video, check out some of the videos that are popping up around us right now. Those will give you a lot more insight.
And if you're looking to move to the area, make sure to call, text, or email us. I am a local realtor here, 941-221-1897.
Call or text at any time. Whether you're looking to move in the next few days or the next few months, we'll always have your back.
Thanks for watching, and live breezy.